He didn't know today would be the last day anyone remembered him. Not because he vanished, not because he died, but because of one choice he made. A choice that rewrote his entire life, before he even realized it. And the worst part? He still had to watch the consequences unfold. Daniel Avery lived fast. Not recklessly, just distracted. Like most people, he believed there would always be tomorrow. Tomorrow to apologize. Tomorrow to slow down. Tomorrow to fix the things he kept breaking. But tomorrow isn't promised. And Daniel was about to learn that lesson in the harshest way. He rushed through life, missing messages, and missing the one person who waited for him every day. His little sister, Emily. Emily always left tiny reminders that she cared. Little notes, little drawings, little hints that she wished her brother would slow down. Just once. But Daniel thought she'd always be there. People don't disappear. Not in real life. Right. One quiet evening, Daniel walked home, and everything around him flickered. The streetlights, the air, even the sound of his own footsteps. For one strange second, the world felt like it reset, then snapped back. Daniel shrugged it off. He shouldn't have. Emily. Silence. Her shoes were by the door, her jacket in the same place. But her room was emptied out. Not lived in empty. Erased empty. Her desk cleared. Walls bare. Bed untouched. Like she never existed. Daniel ran outside. He knocked on the neighbor's door. Have you seen Emily? Mrs. Carter frowned. Emily. You don't have a sister, Daniel. His stomach twisted. He checked his phone. Her contact was gone. Photos. She wasn't in any of them. Not blurred. Not faded. Removed. Daniel tore through the city. Her school. Her favorite cafe. The park. No one remembered her. Her name meant nothing. Then he saw it. A park bench. Weathered. Old. And carved into the wood were the words, "I hope you see me before it's too late." Her handwriting. Impossible. But real. Daniel touched the carving. And the world blurred. The air thinned. Time slowed. Then a voice whispered, "You don't remember, do you?" He turned, and Emily stood behind him. Not ghostly. Not scary. Just fading. Emily, what's happening? You never saw me, Daniel. That's not true. She shook her head. You were supposed to walk me home that night. His pulse froze. I waited for you, but you said you were 5 minutes away. You always said that. Her voice broke, and I walked home alone. Daniel collapsed to his knees. Why do I remember you if the world doesn't? Emily knelt with him. Because you needed to learn. Learn what? That time isn't guaranteed. That people fade long before we notice. And that the moments you ignore become the regrets you carry forever. He sobbed. Emily, I'll change. I swear. She smiled sadly. I know. That's why I'm here. I'm your second chance. But not with me. Daniel stood frozen, staring at the empty space where she had been. Silence wrapped around him like a heavy blanket. The world felt too still, as if even time was waiting for him to understand. He whispered. She was real, even if the world forgot. And in that whisper, he realized something powerful. You don't need the world to remember someone, for their lesson to change you. He walked home slower than he ever had. For the first time, he noticed the people he passed, the tired eyes, the forced smiles, the quiet sadness. How many people felt invisible, just like Emily? At his building, he saw his elderly neighbor struggling with a bag. Before, he would have rushed past. Not today. He helped her carry it. She smiled, surprised. And that smile, that small, fragile moment, felt like a beginning. He reached his door, the same door he'd ignored 100 times. He placed a hand on it and whispered, I see you now, Emily. Not to bring her back, but to finally honor what she tried to show him. They fade, slowly, quietly, in the moments when we are too distracted to care. But attention, real attention, can save someone's world, maybe even your own. If this story found you today, don't ignore its message. Check on someone. Slow down. Notice the people who feel invisible. And before you scroll, subscribe to Moments Rewritten for more stories that help you see life differently.